The deep space is right ahead. The deep space is right ahead.
Come on, might as well enjoy this romantic summer.
อ อ
Ready to explore the stars together?
The deep space is right.
อ expedited application for the Homecoming's departure permit. According to the Kylo Spaceship Navigation Management Regulations, expedited requests are supposed to take just 3 business days. So why hasn't it been approved yet?
Permits are issued at 4 p.m. each day.
Oh, your busted system's just delayed. I haven't got the permit yet, but the port system already has Homecoming's departure clearance. All I have to do is punch in the hull number manually and...
No permit. Homecoming is not authorized to enter the port.
But I've got to go now! I've got everything ready for the swimsuit auction!
According to Article 7, Chapter 1 of the Kylo Spaceship Navigation Management Regulations,
Alright, fine. I'll wait a little longer. It's nothing. I kinda tricked him last time, and now he's being stubborn and won't cut me some slack. Don't worry, we'll just have to wait a little longer. Once the permit goes through, we'll be good to go. Shouldn't take long. Just in case, I'll go double check the ship. Feel free to look around. Everyone knows already. Shirley, Lechesis, and Mia are figuring out how to cover our dear captain. Don't forget, we're meeting up at 4 p.m., okay?
Chief, reporting in. Is that evidence of pirate crimes in your hands?
It's an invitation to Granny Lola's funeral. Laurent from Violet's brought it. He's also calling for a new homecomer assembly. The fleet probably knows about it too.
Laurent, the top-ranked A-level wanted criminal on the bounty list. Is the fleet planning a new pirate eradication operation?
I don't know. We're not allowed to be involved in these operations anymore. As for the invitation, don't tell anyone about it. No, you didn't see it today.
Chief,
I have to go to the funeral. As her student, I have to send her off properly.
but Lola Hans's body was clearly taken away by the fleet. So this funeral...
Of course it's a setup. That's exactly why I can't allow anyone to act unjustly in our mentor's name. The last thing she would want is for the Kylians to be thrown into another crisis.
But what if the fleet already knows?
First and foremost, I'm from Kylo's Or-Zero, and I'm a student of Granny Lola. Only after that am I a member of the Hope Fleet. I've already filed for leave. While I'm gone, you'll handle all the matters in the mine for me.
Yes, Chief.
By the way, what were you going to report earlier?
During my vacation, the folks at Ravenport finished repairing the old ship that crashed into Linsys' shop. I noticed it had a fresh paint job with a carrot on it. The style was just like hers, and it was done recently. I suspect it was Carrot's escape pod that the Black Moon Gang picked up back then. But
you still haven't found Carrot?
I've been keeping an eye on Linsys' shop for days, but there's been no sign of Carrot.
The Black Moon Gang is Helen's private crew. They're a bunch of lunatics. Even if they picked up Carrot, they wouldn't bother with her. Unless that old ship was sent by the Black Moon Gang to escort Carrot to Linsys? If Carrot were alive, Linsys would definitely have brought her to Granny Lola's funeral. I'll handle the investigation. Your priority is to manage Or-Zero.
That area is full of pirates. Please, be careful.
The Homecomer Assembly has its own rules. And if I'm going prepared.
If she really is still alive.
Just like you, I want her to be safe. Even if that mission had gone smoothly, I still wouldn't have handed her over to Rafa.
The spaceship's departure permit finally came through. Everyone, rally up! sent her a funeral invite too. She figured we'd be there, so she decided to hitch a ride.
Unless you want me to pilot a spaceship equipped with a fleet locator and head straight for the ribbon zone.
Alright, fine. I'll take the ship. There's no need to threaten me. Just a friendly reminder, you're number 6 on the pirate bounty list. Even if today is the homecomer assembly, I can't promise everyone will play by the rules. Don't forget, Granny Lola died at the hands of the fleet. If you're not afraid of dying, then get on board now. We're leaving immediately.
No rush. Carrot's not here yet. Once she arrives, we'll head out.
Huh? Carrot who?
You really dare take the youngest captain in the Hope Fleet for a fool?
New employee, huh? Was that you who spilled the beans?
That's graffiti on the old ship. Didn't you guys notice Carrot's tag on it?
Oh, dang it! How did I miss that?
I was 70% sure before, but now I'm certain.
Are you messing with me? When did you become so sly?
I learned it from you, of course.
You're very good at learning, huh? So, you're here to catch Carrot?
As I just said, I'm Granny Lola's student. Like you, I'm here to attend her funeral as a student. If Laurent dares to use our mentor's funeral to make a scene and disturb Kylo's peace, I will never forgive him.
What about Carrot?
You always think I'm the one who's biased against you for getting involved with pirates, but in reality, Linsis, you're the one who's always been biased.
What do you mean? I'll spit it out!
Linsis, let it go. I really don't think Hipper means any harm. Same goes for Aster. I talked with her the last time we were fixing the ship. I don't think they're the kind of people who would hurt a child.
But with the Hope Fleet and Anchor around... Anyway, once we get there, let's keep our distance from Hipper. I don't want to reinforce the impression that I'm some kind of spy. Carrot, you're late. And call me Mom. Hipper?
Hello, Carrot. I'm so sorry about Granny Lola. That day, Anyway, you don't need to be afraid. Like Lynn says, I'm also a student of our mentor. And I'll protect you too.
Slap says, sorry, it's all her fault. She also said, the file is too large to transmit. Please wait. Mia and Slap have enjoyed huddling together and chatting lately. But their transmission protocols aren't quite the same, so sometimes this happens. Don't worry, Slap. No one is going to blame you for being late. It's getting late. We'd better get moving. Authorizer, there's something about the ship you ought to know. When we brought the ship back, I was worried there might be a problem with the navigation system, so Linsis and I went together to handle the departure permit and safety inspection. Then I realized the zeronium used by the Kylians seems to be the same as omnium. After loading it with zeronium, the ship is running smoothly, and the navigation system hasn't reported any errors.
Based on what Linsis said, and everything I've learned so far, this is just a space mine that was discovered by accident. It really shouldn't have anything to do with Mara or Ida.
Besides zeronium, the space around Kylo feels pretty strange too. Lately, the closer it gets to space-time turbulence day, the more often I feel this discomfort.
Is this the aberration perception that Valkyrie mentioned?
I think so. I'm still working hard to get to grips with this perception ability. don't worry about me. At least I can tell when I'm getting close to my limit now. I'm fine. Besides, I'm really eager to learn more about space-time turbulence waves. This is the perfect opportunity. Anyway, weren't you trying to get a sample of zeronium? With such a big homecomer assembly coming up, I'm sure we'll find some. Authorizer, I can help share the burden, really. I will.
What's with the secretive talk between you two? Let's get on the ship first, then you can chat. The wood belt. Let's stop the ship here to avoid being tracked. From here on out, we're on foot. Everyone, check your support systems just to be safe. The road ahead is long. Stick close and don't fall behind. Waves occur, there are some gaps that are relatively safe. On the eve of each homecomer assembly, an experienced navigator searches for gaps in the space-time turbulence and uses a route-setting device to secure a safe path.
So, what did you mean by being tracked?
The homecoming is hit at Ravenport, and its departure permit was registered. It's been linked to Anchor's navigation management system for a while. Even with the nearby space-time turbulence cover and most signals cut off, for the sake of safety, the ship can't go any farther than the edge of the wood belt.
But if someone finds the ship,
waves and the space-time turbulence, that all depends on the navigator's skill.
So complicated.
It's not complicated, it's dangerous. Space-time turbulence is almost completely unpredictable. The Hope Fleet has only managed to accumulate knowledge about it through countless sacrifices and massive investments in research.
Take a quick breather here. We'll be flying over that way soon.
After all those crackdowns, there are still pirates this brazen?
Huh? How many credits for that medical droid of yours?
You mean Little Spring? I see. Little Spring says 800,000.
800,000? You trying to rob me or something?
Oh, and here I thought you guys were experts at robbery. Isn't that the person you abducted over there? The one who's tied up?
You know how tough we are, and you still won't hand over the droid? I just lifted some credits and figured I'd be generous and pay you for it. But no, you had to make things difficult.
Aren't you the one who doesn't know when to back off? I mean, just look at us. Me, her, and her. And you've still got the nerve to come looking for trouble?
Huh? I didn't notice her before. Isn't that Hipper? Number 6 on the bounty list? Looks like today's my lucky day.
Your lucky day? Are you playing pirate for the day? Wait. No way. With how clueless you are, don't tell me you just stumbled in from Ida to Kylo.
Help me, Captain Hipper! Save me!
Sorry, I'm not a captain anymore. And today, I'm not part of the Hope Fleet either. But pirates who casually rob nomads of their supplies and credits never deserve to attend the Homecomer Assembly or Granny Lola's funeral. Abusing prisoners of war violates the Hope Fleet Military Regulations, Chapter 2, Articles...
Who was it earlier saying, "Today, I'm just the mentor student, not a member of the Hope Fleet"? Again! Relax. Today's the Homecomer Assembly. No matter what grudges there are, no one's allowed to get killed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have dared show your face at the funeral, right? I'm just giving them a taste of their own medicine. Tell me, which crew are you with?
The Robinson pirate crew!
So, out of all of us here, who do you actually know?
I only know Hipper.
What about me? You seriously don't recognize me? Me? It's me!
You? Who are you people?
Even if you submerge him until he's hypothermic, his body stiff, and his mind foggy, he still won't recognize you.
What are you laughing at? He didn't recognize you either. Our legendary underground doctor. What's the matter? Has your reputation taken a big hit lately?
You just reminded me. Why doesn't he recognize me? Is it because... One of the warning signs of neural dysfunction in the brain is cognitive impairment. I'll show you some mercy and give your brain a free checkup. Little Spring, scalpel.
Today is the Homecomer Assembly. Don't break the rules. If you think this punishment is not enough, just bring it up with your fellow travelers at the assembly later. Isn't that enough?
Lechesis couldn't get a medical license due to some past issues, so she was forced to switch careers and became an underground doctor, specializing in treating nomads and pirates. There aren't many underground doctors. If you tick one of them off, their whole pirate crew gets blacklisted. Get sick or hurt after that, and you're basically dead meat. Lechesis is a rare master surgeon. Many complex cases are only handled by her. I've made quite a few credits in the past just by acting as her middleman.
I always thought Lechesis was just a nurse at the clinic.
Oh, you've gotta be kidding! She's the real deal! A master who's trained some of the best. The whole nurse thing is just a cover. Back in the day...
You wanna get yourself blacklisted?
The new hire's one of us now. If you don't feel like talking, then that's fine. Come on, let's keep going.
Wait a moment. I'm curious about something. How does the concentration of adrenaline used during stress relate to the breath-holding duration? Little Spring, I bet you're curious too, huh? We've got a perfect clinical subject right here. Feel free to experiment all you want, and once you've gathered enough data, come find me.
Are all pirates this ruthless?
Seriously, have you forgotten you're a pirate too? Back then, the Kylo pirates were nothing more than a bunch of lawless thugs. But later, even the homecomers were labeled as pirates by Anchor Infinity. There are also some nomads who join pirate crews just to survive. But they're really just working for a paycheck. The crews can't afford that many droids, so they have to hire people to do the jobs instead.
So complicated.
Changed. There hasn't been a homecomer assembly in like 12 or 13 years.
14 years have passed now. The 12th homecomer assembly was held in 2700. After that clearing operation, widespread panic broke out among the homecomers. You were probably thinking the same thing I was before we came in, right? With the Hope Fleet and Anchor breathing down his neck, Laurent's not likely to host anything resembling a proper assembly this time.
If he really causes a big mess, given the current situation, only we Wednesday crew members can step in and clean it up. people here? I still need to set up the auction venue. Wait here, and don't wander off or talk to anyone. I'll go see if I can jump the queue.
Are all these Kylians who want to return to Ida? Looks like Linsis won't be back for a while yet. This might be the perfect chance to get to know them.
not just holding a funeral for Granny Lola this time. He's gathering everyone to avenge her, too.
First, he needs to figure out who the mole is. The Hope Fleet keeps finding all our secret pirate bases. Someone on our side definitely sold us out. If we can't find the mole, then count me out. I'm not getting involved in any revenge plans. Go up against Anchor and the fleet? That's just asking for death.
How can you say that? Weren't some of the pirates who died your friends too? Now that Granny Lola is gone, everyone's spirits are broken. Laurent is the only one willing to step up, and you still won't stand behind him.
It's brave of Laurent to still hold a funeral for Granny Lola at such a dangerous time. But does that mean his courage has no selfish motives behind it? Everybody knows that back when he was second mate for Wednesday, he tried to push Granny Lola into becoming the Pirate King. But after she failed, he couldn't accept it, and went off to start his own crew.
That's because Granny Lola kept holding on to old ties and didn't want to break away from Anchor. Laurent just saw Anchor's true colors a little earlier than she did. That's all.
Shh. Quiet. Look over there. Hipper's here too.
Lensis is over there too? Did she catch Hipper and come to claim the bounty?
You blockhead! It's obvious that the mole is Lensis! She isn't even pretending anymore! She's just leading the Hope Fleet right to us! I'm out of here. No way I'm risking my neck for this assembly.
That follow button for endless good vibes. A little tap and goodbye to all your worries.
They snatched so many of the Hope Fleet's toms to act as guards. Do you really think it's safe? Why wouldn't it be safe? I've seen these Violet Toms take on the Hope Fleet Toms before. Things have gotten really scary lately. Everyone seems to suspect each other of being traitors, afraid their secret bases will be exposed and bring the Hope Fleet down on us. Do you think one of the Toms let it slip? Word is that all the AI in Kylo is under host Lana's control, with her holding all the permissions. So naive. AI isn't even what you should be afraid of. It's people you really have to watch out for. You know, it was actually Granny Lola who started this whole Tom snatching business in the first place. Word is, the backers behind Wednesday cooked up a program that can straight up sever the connection between Tom and host Lana. Bottom line, these Toms are perfectly safe, as long as you don't break the rules. Otherwise, a Tom would haul you off to feed the bugs. Then, why's Hipper here at all? Hipper used to be one of Granny Lola's students too. There's no way she'd miss her own mentor's funeral. Even Helene of the Black Moon Gang thinks she's loyal and values her relationship. Laurent is probably relying on her personality, knowing Hipper won't disrupt Granny Lola's funeral, let alone use her name to take credit for herself. That's why he dared to send her an invitation.
Oh, she sure has guts. Who even bothers with the assembly rules anymore? For all we know, tonight might be the end of the road for her. After all, she's part of the Hope Fleet. Even though there are plenty of defenses outside, I still feel uneasy. Maybe I should leave.
If the fleet really dares to show up, that's exactly what Laurent wants. He's been racking his brains over how scattered the pirate gangs are. There's no way to get everyone to band together against Anchor Infinity right now.
Come on! This way! We've got a shot at getting in ahead of everyone!
No invitation. No entry.
Invitations, invitations. I told you 1,000 times. No invitation, no entry. You'll have to wait until the funeral's over to get in.
Oh, come on, seriously? I bought a bunch of rare stuff, and now you're messing with my business! Granny Lola did so much for me. I have to get in today. I have to see her off on her final journey.
No way. Captain Laurent said, no invite, no entry until the funeral's over. Just wait. The bells will ring when it starts and ends.
I've got the invitations here. They're all my assistants for the auction. Let them through.
Wednesday? Since when were you with Wednesday?
Ahem. This here is the Wednesday Pirates' first mate. We're not just here for Granny's funeral. There's also something very, very important we need to announce.
Little brat! You call this important business? Fine. You two can go in. but not those two. No way. And the one at the back? Absolutely not.
Hope Fleet, Hipper, current chief of the Or Zero Nexus. Currently ranked 6 on the bounty list. Bounty, 100,000 credits.
Exactly! I caught Hipper so I could collect her bounty. Now how could she not come in with me?
Here's my invitation, brought by your Captain Laurent.
Can't you let me snag the bounty first? It's 100,000 credits!
Electronic signature verified. Invitation genuine. Entry granted. Invitation permissions take priority over the bounty list. Please, enter.
The captain's just too soft-hearted. Since you're Granny Lola's student, he couldn't bring himself to keep you from the funeral. Still, I never thought you'd actually have the nerve to show up.
Of course I'd attend Granny Lola's funeral. As for having the nerve, if anyone tries to make a move on me today, I'll be happy to give them a refresher on the Homecomer Assembly's rules.
Let's see who walks away with that bounty of yours today. Come on in, Wednesday crew and Chief Hipper. 2 traitors and a clueless little brat. What are you even pretending at, trying to lecture me?
Who are you calling a traitor? I've told you over and over. I haven't said a word to anyone in the Hope Fleet about the pirate strongholds. Not a word! And another thing! The rules of the Homecomer Assembly were set by Granny Lola herself. She always said that if we keep holding on to grudges against each other, we'll never come together or move forward. Returning home will always be out of reach.
To unite every possible force and find our way home as quickly as possible, everyone must set aside all past grudges at the Homecomer Assembly. Here, there's only one identity that matters, that of a homecomer.
It's a shame. These days, most people can't do anything but scream for Anchor's blood, forgetting everything else. Yet they still have the gall to call for a Homecomer Assembly.
Oh, you looking for a fight?
Assembly rules. No harming others. Pick your battles wisely. Violators will be fed to the Queen Zeno by the nearest com.
What's the matter, Shirley?
Shirley. Not feeling well again?
She's more sensitive to space-time turbulence than most of us. I need to give her a checkup right now. How much more time are you going to waste with these boring arguments? You're already holding up my poor patient's healing.
Come on, let's go, quick!
I'll go with Lechesis for the checkup first. Why don't you relax and take a look around here?
I'll go with you.
Relax. If I really wanted to take her apart, she wouldn't still be standing here, right? Besides, do you really think you'd be able to tell if I had?
I'll stay with Shirley.
The Violet crew are getting way too full of themselves. They haven't even done anything yet, and they're already swaggering around like pirate kings. With Granny Lola no longer holding Laurent's forces in check and the Hope Fleet's blockade amplifying tensions, the pirates have finally reached their limit.
Knowing Laurent, he might use Granny Lola's funeral to unify all the pirates. If that happens, there's no avoiding a major shutdown between the pirates and the fleet.
I knew it! You're not only here for the funeral, there's something else going on. You want to stop Laurent from rallying the pirates, so the Hope Fleet doesn't get hammered by them.
The fighting between the fleet and the pirates will put innocent people at risk. Just think of your shop. Fleet or pirate, they're all part of Kylo. So as long as I can help it, I don't want to see any more lives lost on either side.
Trust you to say such nice-sounding things.
Well, if it isn't Linces, the one who sold out a bunch of pirate crews.
Who's that?
Just my luck. A black market merchant who's done time. And it turns out he's my creditor. Lou? What are you doing here? Yikes, did you really jailbreak out of the Brighton zone? That's wild! Congrats! You're finally free!
Jailbreak. I used my contacts at the tavern to get my sentence reduced. It cost me 200,000 credits.
200,000 credits? Classic you! Always going big.
I almost drained myself dry getting out of that darn place. So yeah, I've got to round up all my old customers fast. And while I'm at it, recover some old debts.
Well, smart as always. No wonder you're Kylo's top black market merchant. I've got an auction to prep, so I've got to leave. Don't forget to stop by sometime.
Always showing off how smart you are. But as soon as credits come up, you suddenly play dumb?
Look, I really do have some business to take care of. I've got an auction to set up. As soon as my goods sell, I swear I'll pay you back right away.
I don't have the patience for that. You owe me 60,000 credits. And since you poached a bunch of my clients, I'll put 30% interest on top. So let's make it an even 100,000 credits. If you don't pay up today, don't even think about leaving.
Assembly rules. No harming others. Pick your battles wisely. Violators will be fed to the Queen Xeno by the nearest Tom.
This is just business. The rules of the Homecomer Assembly don't apply here. She owes you, and I'm here to settle it. We're here for Granny Lola's funeral, so we don't want any trouble. Give me your credit account. I'll make the transfer now.
Wait, I'd rather owe him credits than you. You guys were playing cards just now, right? Tell you what, I've got 30,000 credits here. So, let's play a game. If I win, these 30,000 credits are yours, and we'll call it even.
But what if you lose?
If I lose, you can deal with me however you want.
Alright, let's do this. If you lose, you get on that roulette wheel and keep spinning until I say stop.
Dragging it out. Let's get this over with.
A bet's a bet. That's what you said. Taking my punishment now doesn't break any assembly rules. Hey, Tom over there. What do you think?
Assembly rules. No harming others. Punishments from bets are not regarded as harming others. Please, proceed.
Linces! You were waiting for me, weren't you? You rigged the game!
Don't think I don't know. It was you who threw me into the Brighton Zone jail, Linces. While I was locked up, you stole my clients and never paid back the credits you owed me.
What? Me? Again? Oh, please. At this point, I could bathe in nutrient paste and it still wouldn't clear my name. How could I possibly be the one who ratted you out? What if you got thrown in and then ratted me out? Wouldn't I end up rotting in a cell too? How could I possibly be the one?
Take it up with your Granny Lola.
That's enough.
You trying to act all tough?
Today is Granny Lola's funeral and the Homecomer Assembly. Trust me, you don't want to cross me.
Violation detected. Please be mindful of your words and actions and show respect for the Homecomer Assembly.
Linsis, I'm warning you. Pay back the credits you owe me, or we'll never be done!
You okay? Want a glass of water or something?
Relax, it's nothing! When I took the Navigator exam, it was way worse than that! I was spinning all the way around!
Yeah, you were so smart you skipped 3 grades back in school. Then at the academy, you were the top and youngest cadet. You broke the record I once held. It's a shame you couldn't hold on.
It's all that darn academy's fault. Oh, they're such bullies. The moment I said I didn't want to join the Hope Fleet or Anchor Infinity, they wouldn't even let me sit the exam.
Don't be mad, Linsis. You still need to set up the auction hall.
You're right. But next time, remember to call me Mom.
So, what exactly is this auction of yours?
Well, I've collected some clothes the items supposedly wear at the beach during summer. They're called swimsuits. And while I'm at it, I'm auctioning some other Iden antiques I've gathered too. Collecting Iden antiques was once the most important part of the Homecomer Assembly. It was all about trying to restore and understand the lives of the Idens. It's a shame so few people care about these antiques anymore. If I want some good prices, I'll have to get a bit creative.
How so?
I actually read about this in a book. Apparently, the Brighton Zone has also had a similar event called a swimsuit show. Aren't you all models already?
Us?
You owe me 800,000 credits. When I tell you to do something, you do it. Got a problem with that? Go ahead and grab something from my shop. Just pretend it's a little friendly robbery. Smart move. Smash that follow button for endless good vibes! A little tap and goodbye to all your worries!
Where are you off to in such a rush? Not even gonna say hi to an old friend?
Come on! Don't be ridiculous. I don't have the guts to mess with someone like that.
That's the most notorious pirate crew in all of Kylo Apocalypse, but I can't remember her name.
That's the first mate of Apocalypse. Her full name is Silas Kreider, also known as Scorpion. A first-degree felon, she was imprisoned the year before last for raiding supplies that Anchor was sending to Ore Zero.
Looks like she's here for a fight too.
Lou was just picking a fight. But her, she's dead set on revenge. It was Hipper who chopped off Scorpion's hand, and Hipper who put her in prison.
So she finished her sentence, and now she's back for revenge on Hipper?
Finished my sentence? To get out sooner and take my revenge, I gave one of my eyes to an executive at Anchor Infinity. That's how I secured my early release. All I could think was, once I'm out, I'll get back the hand and eye I lost. Hipper. I've never really looked at you before, but now I've realized Your eyes are beautiful.
Let's see if you've got the guts to come and take one.
Scorpion, it's the homecomer assembly today. Granny Lola's funeral hasn't even started yet, and you're already looking for trouble?
Some old hag's funeral? Like I give a damn. I heard Laurent sent invites to all of Lola's students, so I was wondering if you got one too, Hipper. I didn't realize you two were so daring. One throws down the challenge and the other accepts it. I've been waiting here all day, and now my patience has finally paid off. As for you, Linsis, since you helped me find a cybernetic hand, I won't kill you today. Now, get lost!
You really want to make a move?
And do you really want to prove you're a pirate traitor?
I thought after prison and losing a hand, you'd finally wisen up. I guess you're still just as clueless as always. You're Apocalypse Crew, stole half a year's worth of nutritional paste and medical supplies that Anchor sent to Or-Zero. How many people in the mine died in their beds because of you? Even pirates, desperate as they are, know to leave enough supplies for others to survive when they raid Anchor or Nomads. No pirates have ever wiped out everything the way like your lot. Losing that hand was the least you deserve for all those who died. Honestly, the only reason you're still breathing is because Hipper showed you mercy.
Ever heard of survival of the fittest? You mine rats are so used to swallowing your pride. No wonder Anchor pushes you around. And just like I thought, you two are working together. So don't blame us for being rough. I've already moved the Toms out of here. Today you're dead meat. Once you two traitors are gone, Laurent will have to give me credit for it.
Today's the homecomer assembly, so I'll let you live. Now get lost.
You hear that? That's the second time we've let you off easy.
You two. Hipper, mark my words. The next time I see you, I'll rip your hand off and gouge out your eye!
Better train for another 10 years then. Hipper's the youngest captain out there. Think you can keep up?
Granny used to say the same thing. She said if Linsis could become a navigator and join Hipper's fleet, it would be the best fleet in the whole universe! Rumor has it that when they were kids, just the two of them could run rings around a dozen people at once.
No blabbing about my dark history, got it? I have to maintain my legendary image in front of our new recruits, understand? Churning out oxygen and humidity right beneath us, you know!
Your auction?
Oh, I almost forgot! Let's go! Odin's Tavern. Hey, you guys better help me set up things later. There's no way we'll finish everything today.
You're my creditor. Of course I'll help you.
Not just you. Hipper, Lechesis, Shirley, Carrot. Nobody gets to sit around.
When did I agree to help you?
You have to come. I've already picked out your outfit.
Why?
Scorpion just tried to kill you, and I had your back. Don't tell me you're not going to return the favor.
I can help you with something else.
No need. This'll do. Legisis?
Hey,
She
hey!
comes running
What's
the
up,
second I say the
everyone?
word, doesn't she? Your favorite
What does
streamer
she
is
owe you
live!
now?
It's called being a good friend, alright? No need to make it sound like I'm out here keeping score and cashing in favors everywhere. Let's
Welcome to Odin's Tavern. Our special pirate assembly drink, Jack Sparrow, is inspired by a classic old movie from old human civilization.
I'm here to set up an auction, not drink.
I'll have one.
You still need to help me set things up, so no drinks for now. Once the auction's over and we've earned enough credits, I'll buy you whatever you want. How about that?
Quit treating me like a child.
Thanks. That'll be 500 credits. This special drink comes with a detailed explanation so you can discover its backstory.
The Black Moon Gang invites the Wednesday crew upstairs for a friendly catch-up.
It's catch up, not catch up.
They've got some nerve. They want to catch up? Perfect. I'll go settle the score and make them pay me back in credits.
They're probably here for Helene, though, right?
If Helene had been there, they wouldn't have raided my warehouse. When you get down to it, it's really your Hope Fleet's fault. Ugh, my auction just has to be a success today.
You finally made it! Agnes has been waiting for ages.
I'll go talk to her. You guys wait here.
No. Agnes said she wants to meet with everyone from the Wednesday crew, including Hipper.
Agnes from the Black Moon Gang wants to see me? Looks like plenty of people just can't wait to get their hands on my bounty today.
Just go. You'll understand. It's important.
You're holding your own just fine without Helene. Going all out and booking the entire second floor of Odin's Tavern?
I'm not like you, hauling around a pile of debt and pinching every credit.
So you called me out here just to criticize me? Well, are you done? I've got things to do. If you're finished, I'm leaving.
Your treasure? Didn't you find that anything is missing?
No way. I went through everything myself. Sure, you all tore the place up and made a mess, but nothing is missing.
Seems you didn't realize there was a navigation chart left in Granny Lola's box.
I haven't even opened that box yet. How did you manage to open it?
Captain Helene said the birth date in Granny Lola's records is fake. Her foster father purposely changed the date, hoping she would forget her homeland and let go of her obsession with returning home.
Can you cut to the chase already? Quit keeping us in suspense. We all know Helene treats you like her own sister. She trusts you and tells you everything.
One of the routes on Granny Lola's chart was a gift from Captain Helene. It's an unfinished route, the most dangerous space-time turbulence Helene had ever encountered.
The Ore Vortex? You mean the time she lost her memory?
That's right. So the chart is only half complete. Helene believes the exit Kylo used to escape the space-time turbulence is right there. And it's the very path home that Granny Lola has been searching for all this time.
I'm not that great at navigating space-time turbulence. I'm afraid I can't really help you.
We're trying to pull a fast one. Didn't your esteemed captain just come back from the Ur Vortex?
Are you saying Carrot's memory loss is just like Helene's? Because she also went through the Ur Vortex? Wait, how do you even know that Carrot lost her memory?
Legisis once recovered Helene's memory. She noticed something similar between them, so she came to ask me a few questions. Don't worry, I haven't told anyone else.
Fine. As soon as Carrot decided to attend the funeral, I knew this couldn't stay a secret. Besides, you're not someone who'd hold a grudge against a child. Continue.
You, Hipper, and Helene once learned about Ida's history from Granny Lola. But in the end, you stayed in Or Zero, running a business to help the locals, while Hipper joined the Hope Fleet to explore space. Helene assembled all of us who've lost loved ones to the space-time turbulence. She was driven by her search for her brother and the truth behind everything. She's devoted herself completely to exploring space-time turbulence. But no matter how different your chosen paths were, your intentions remain the same. You've always just wanted to help the Kylians live better lives.
So why are you bringing up these old stories now?
Honestly, I'm just really curious. Did Carrot actually go into the Ore Vortex? And how did she make it out in one piece? If she pulled that off, maybe there actually is a way to explore that place safely.
The Ore Vortex? I don't really remember. I was in an escape pod and landed. Linsis, can I say it?
What can't you say? Where did you go during your absence? What did you see? Did you see?
She forgot. Just like Helene, she lost a part of her memory because of the space-time turbulence. She's lucky to even be alive, so stop pressuring her. I get it now. You broke into my warehouse to get Granny Lola's flight route map, so you could head deep into the Ore Vortex and look for your missing parents.
If Helene and Carrot could both make it out of the Ore Vortex alive, then maybe my parents are there too. Perhaps they're just lost and are still searching for a way out.
If you just want to find your parents, then why did you insist on bringing me along?
If Carrot really made it out of the Ore Vortex alive, then Helene's hunch was right. There's definitely more lurking in the depths of the Ore Vortex than just ordinary space-time turbulence. But there's no way I can safely reach the depths of the vortex on my own. I need Helene.
You want to stage a prison break? She's being held in the deepest part of Brighton Prison.
That's why I need backup, especially you, Hipper. Out of everyone I know, you know the Brighton Zone better than anyone.
I thought you'd already thrown in your lot with Laurent?
The Black Moon Gang has always kept to itself. We've never sided with any other faction. Between Laurent and me, it's simply mutual benefit at best. After all, when it comes to rescuing someone, especially breaking into Brighton Prison, you can never have too many allies.
I can't possibly agree to breaking into Brighton Prison or venturing into the Ur Vortex Zone. You know full well that both places are off-limits for all Kylians. You Black Moon Gang have let your fixation on finding your loved ones cloud your judgment, just like Granny Lola and Linsis. You're constantly clinging to that fantasy of returning home. These obsessions will only harm you, leading you to waste your lives in vain, vanishing into the depths of the space-time turbulence. I joined the fleet because I couldn't bear to see the Kylians end up like that.
What are you implying? Do you seriously think that Granny Lola and I are harming the Kylians? Haven't the explorers spent years pouring countless resources and manpower into their search, only to come up empty-handed? There's no right or wrong between returning home and exploring. The problem is that Anchor Infinity wants to control all of Kylo. They're the ones who forced the homecomers into piracy and turned them against their own people.
I'm not saying I support Anchor Infinity. I just want to find a way forward for the Kylians as soon as possible. But letting people cling to their endless fantasies about old Ida isn't going to help us. Granny Lola once lived in Ida, so it's only natural that she can't forget. But what about you? Throwing away your own life and future, and falling into debt? All for building some memento warehouse? You might be able to fool everyone else, but do you really think you can fool me? All you're doing is making people cling to their illusions and the past. If this carries on, the Kylians will never be able to move on.
Illusions? With so many memories and so many emotions, how can you call them illusions? What if someday there really is hope for us to return home? What if, like, right now, and Aiden actually walked up to you and said, all you had to do was get through the Ur Vortex Zone to return home?
If that day truly comes, I will personally pilot the ship and return every Kylian who longs to go home to Ida. That way, we can rebuild our homeland. But 50 years have passed, and that day has yet to come. I joined the Hope Fleet because I understand just how many people are willing to give their lives for even a sliver of hope. Hope itself is the true danger.
Then you'd better remember this, because that day is coming soon. Granny Lola and I aren't just chasing an illusion.
What are you talking about?
Remember to follow my live streams. Carrot, let's go.
Linsis? What is she up to?
Linsis isn't going to reveal that I'm from Ida, is she?
Hipper, I don't care what's going on between you and Linsis, but I do need your help with my plan to rescue Helene. Of course, if you ultimately decide not to help me, I'll still rescue her on my own. And not just that, I'll team up with Laurent, too. So I suggest you join us. That way, at least things will be a bit more manageable. Don't you agree?
Let's get going, too. Worried you'll get into trouble if you stick with me? If you don't mind, I can be your guide. I was actually one of Lola's students. She was my homeroom teacher back in elementary school. She used to say that Aiden kids always went on spring outings, but sadly, Kylo doesn't have spring. Then she said she'd take us to the Homecomer Assembly, which is kind of like a spring outing for Aiden kids, and help us get to know Ida better at the same time. Was that the 9th or the 10th one? Anyway, the Homecomer Assembly was huge back then. People hadn't fully forgotten what life was like on Ida. You could even see people who celebrated Ida's festivals. What are you thinking about? Sorry, you're probably not interested in any of this, are you? I don't even know why I'm telling you. Anyway, you should probably get back to whatever you were doing.
Not at all. I'm really interested. I was just thinking.
Bagus? Never heard of him. I don't know who the real boss behind Odin's Tavern is, but trust me, there's no way it's anyone from Anchor Infinity.
Why's that?
Because Granny Lola said so, and I trust her. You're just a nomad. Why are you so interested in Odin's Tavern? Got some trouble you need their help with?
Trouble? I guess you could say that. It's related to an old friend.
Instead of striking a deal with Odin's Tavern, why not talk to me? After all, I'm the chief of the Or-Zero Nexus. Who is it? If they're a wanted criminal, there might be some leads in the fleet's database. So you couldn't find any trace of this mysterious person anywhere. And now you suspect he's somehow linked to the equally mysterious Odin's Tavern? Even if he is linked to Odin's Tavern, Bagus might just be a pseudonym. You know that, right? That might work, but isn't it a little too adventurous? You have to understand, people who dug into Odin's Tavern's background before either came back empty-handed or just disappeared. So, back when you were living as a nomad, where did you usually hang out? Last time I was so busy with Linsis, I kinda overlooked you, huh? Don't worry. I know you were just forced by the pirates, and you haven't done anything wrong. I'm only asking because I want to learn more about you and your friends. That way I can help you with the investigation more. I've always only gone after those who truly violate security regulations. I have no interest in oppressing ordinary homecomers or nomads. I don't want the Hope Fleet to act like Anchor Infinity's enforcer. To a nomad like you, these words must sound hollow. But back when I joined the Hope Fleet, I looked up to it with admiration and longing. It was formed by true idealists.
It doesn't sound hollow. In fact, I'd like to hear more about the Hope Fleet. After all that talking, you must be thirsty. How about we order a drink and have a little chat? Thanks for agreeing to help with the investigation. Drinks on me.
All right. Thank you.
And grab something from my shop. Just pretend it's a little friendly robbery. And grab something from my shop. Just pretend it's a little friendly robbery. What's up, everyone? Your favorite streamer is live! and grab something from my shop. Just pretend it's a little friendly robbery. What's up, everyone? Your favorite streamer is live! What's up, everyone? Your favorite streamer is live! That follow button for endless good vibes. A little tap and goodbye to all your worries. What's up, everyone? Your favorite streamer is live! And grab something from my shop. Just pretend it's a little friendly robbery. something from my shop. Just pretend it's a little friendly robbery.